Hello, in this video we're looking about how to send variable rate application maps to the monitor from the API provider. We're going to look at how to export maps from the API provider. We're going to import those maps to the PLM Connect portal. We're going to assign products. We're going to export the maps to the monitor wirelessly, and then going to import them to the IV12 monitor ready for application. We've connected our API and just to confirm that, this is the CropScan one that we connected earlier. Whichever app that you're using from an API point of view, just come back into the data tab and make sure that the connection is still live. We go to the CropScan cloud in this example, but you would probably do it the same with any of the other apps to connect to ensure that the connection is still live. We can see that it is. We look on the Engage app where the variable rate application map has been created, and if you want to know how to do this one or others, look out for the videos on that. We've got our variable rate application map created, and to then look at how we export it out, you press the green button that says Urea here, and then we can see that it says export to CNHI, so that's what we'll do. It says submitting and successfully exported layer. Now, whichever app you're working with, they'll have their own routine. It may well be similar to this one. This is just an idea and to give you context on how this one works. Now that we've exported the maps out from the app, we need to go back to the PLM Connect My Farm app and have a look and see where the variable rate application maps are in the portal. Maps have been sent out from the app, so we need to go and identify where they are. So we'll go into Setup, and then we'll go to Files, Data Files, and there we see on the top is the RX shapefile that has come from the Engage app via the telematics. So what we do next is we highlight it, and just by pressing on it, what we'll do is then activate it within the server to be able to make it accessible on our portal for us to then assign it some products in the portal ready to be sent out to the monitor. The data file is now ready for processing, so we click Process. And it's a shape file, and we've got the name of the file that we want to work on. We're going to leave it in variable rate application groups, or if you want to create another one, then you'll pop the name into that. That's entirely up to you. You'll go Next. The map has been processed. We now go to Next, and this is where we'll assign our products to it. So we'll drop down. We already have fertilizer added from previously. If you want to add another one, then click on the pencil. Our rate attribute is Urea. That came in from the map that was created on the Engage app, and so we're using the same attribute there and the same product. We'll go Finish, and it is now processing to do that. We'll close the process window. We'll close the data file. We'll close the setup window. We've got our indicator here as to what is going on. What we need, we'll go and have a look and see if the map has come in. We'll choose the right grower, the right farm, the right field. Go to Field View, and there is our prescription map. And so that is now ready to go out to the monitor. The way that we do that is by going to Export. It's an ISO file. Send to Equipment. We then go Next. We know our machine it needs to go out to because it's nicely renamed. Select that. Go to Next. What we're going to do is just choose the grower that it's gone out to, so we aren't exporting everything. And then we'll go F1. We want to send the boundaries out, yes. Do we want to send the swaths out? Yes, we do, because the variable rate application map has been created on the swath that has come from the API synchronization. So we want to make sure that we've got the AB line and the swath that we're going to use in there. We want to send the prescription. There we see the prescription. So that is right as well. We'll go to next. We can see the map, which is exactly what we want. We go to finish. Then it'll be processing. The file was sent successfully, which is exactly what we want to see. We'll now go to the monitor and see what it looks like when we import it back into the monitor. We're looking on the monitor. We can see that the file has arrived. We go to the inbox and we go yes. Go to our toolbox, go to data. And we can see down in the bottom right hand corner that the information's coming in. What we'll do again is highlight grower, farm and field first, delete them off. Not necessary if you don't want to, if you're confident that your management tree and everything else is the same. If you're not 100% sure, then it is always best to delete it, because you're getting new information from the portal, which is your central source of information. And the monitor is now clean. We'll go to inbox. This is the one that we want, so we'll go to import. Select all, and then go import 8. Now if we don't delete everything, this is what starts to happen, is that it already exists. So this is why it's a good idea to keep things clean. If we had this with boundaries and AB lines, then we will this is what would happen all the time. So we can replace it. So import is complete, and if we go to our operations tab, select our grower, we've got the farm, we've got the field, we've got the task, and we have our urea map. It won't show up on here because one, we haven't got task controller installed because it's a simulator, and we're not in the right place, so you can't see the field boundary. But here we've got the grower, farm, field and the task, all of which we set up from the Engage app and sent via telematics. So that's how telematics work. As long as we've got our grower, farm, field set up and synchronized between the PLM Connect portal and whichever API you're working with, then it makes it a lot easier when you're bringing data into the monitor, your AB lines, your boundaries, your prescription maps, and works in the way that APIs really should work.